And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away is Williams. To Allen on the dump off. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Vegas! Yes. Tempo.
Throwing is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd down and 10. Here's McCarthy. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 30.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Yes. Vegas, Vegas.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bears at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Yes, yes. Quiet.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Yes. Punch Spurs. Punch, yes. Vegas.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Punch Spurs. Yes.
To the air, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Cowboys 0.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he is going to lose yardage here. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's 3rd and 6. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now.
Wishnowsky in punt formation.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
32.
They stay on the ground with Allen. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. They needed less than a foot, and they got a lot more feet than that. Quite a run there on 3rd and short.
As a running back, you love when the defense is stacked near the line of scrimmage. You know it's going to be heavy slogging in the beginning. But if you break free, nothing but green grass ahead of you.
Yep, smooth sailing and a big run because of it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They throw it out right complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Braylon Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14, Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
What is it up?
To throw, Williams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Malik Neighbors,
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Cowboys nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
To the air with McCarthy. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Okay, ready? 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
65. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Looking to throw McCarthy. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Go!
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Yes, yes. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Vegas, Vegas. When it's an order. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Downfield and caught by Thornton. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Second and 11 now.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready?
Off the RPO, he completes it. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. To throw, it's Williams. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll get 34 yards there.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Vegas!
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Malik Neighbors in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Bears 35, Cowboys nothing.
Four seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, wrap all 80. Check.
On
1st and 10. Here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Cougar 19.
Throwing is McCarthy. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check out.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Bronco 80.
Here's McCarthy.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the jump. Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
Check go.
Gibbs. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. 18. Rattler. 8. Go.
Back to throw.
McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Puka Nacua
From 8 yards out.
And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
35. Cowboys 8.
And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Yes, 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 yes.
to the air. Williams.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden from 19 yards away. And the Bears start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. The extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, good move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Hooker 19.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brought down by Myles Murphy. 8 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll change things up.
Second and 2.
47-yard line.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 5-yard
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Puka Nacua with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
7 Pirates. 60 Maverick.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
16.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Malik Neighbors,
39 yards.
and the Bears just continue to roll.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more.
Bears 50, Cowboys 16.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Let's go. Panthers 60. 60 Blacks. 60 Blacks coming. Double up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
On play action. Now McCarthy.
He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Puka Nacua
Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
and the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, go.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football.
Covered by the Bears.
Yes. Ready to the hood. Here we go. Yes. Punch Spurs. Punch Vegas.
Throwing is Williams.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Dante Thornton, 35 yards. And the Bears have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Yes.
Williams going to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
Fighting through, and he's got space.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dallas.
To the air with McCarthy.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
19, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now McCarthy.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete to Puka Nacua.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Hand off now to Gibbs. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
On the set. Come on. Set. Hawk, set.
A first carry for Rachaad White.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
And a point after, good by Grupe.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Kick recovered by the Bears.
Vegas! Yes! Bravo, yes! Park Spurs! Vegas!
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, Picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd down and 8. Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This now a 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw McCarthy. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
With the bar.
Yes, 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 yes. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, yes, yes. Temple.
Looking to throw is Williams. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Punch Spurs, Vegas.
To throw, Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Williams.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Makes the score
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete dominance.